Malacca, a World Heritage City just 2 hours south from Kuala Lumpur on the western coast of Malaysia. It's a colonial and very colorful city. It was under Dutch and Portuguese occupation for a long time after the English took it over, and we just arrived from Singapore after a long bus ride. It took a little bit longer than expected at immigration, but here we are looking forward to explore this beautiful city. As you can see, one of the first things you see in the old city center is the many tricycles taking tourists around on a tour. So already the first impression is that it should be pretty bikeable around here. Let's see if that's true. We are driving all along the river in Malacca, which crosses all the center, and you can see how beautifully the houses have been painted and decorated, and it's all colonial houses from the Portuguese and Dutch colonial presence here, and it's a UNESCO protected city, and I can even you too. It is perfectly bikeable along the Malacca River, and it is a very nice ride where you can contemplate the street art of Malacca. You can see that most of the houses along the river have been beautifully painted. Is it Melaka or Malacca? As you will hear people using both. Malacca is the English name of the city, while Melaka is its Malay name. We are here enjoying a fresh beer and a nice coffee right next to the Malacca River. We just ride with our bikes all along the river, which was very beautiful to see the colonial houses. And you can see here, just right behind me, Dutch colonial representation. I just feel, if I look at this building, I just feel like I'm right in Hoorn or in Haarlem by a canal. Very nice. Malacca. The Yonko Walk area is the historical Chinatown of Malacca. It is flanked with heritage houses dating back from the 17th century. On the 15th and 16th century, Chinese immigrants marrying local Malay women lived and did their businesses here, and that's why we can still see many Chinese temples around, despite the fact that Malaysia is mainly a Muslim country, and so is the city of Malacca. Today, the streets around the Yonko Walk area house many shops selling antiques, textiles, handicrafts, and souvenirs. started going in between the tiny streets of Malacca. Right is still in the old center of Malacca, and I'm feeling like I'm in the middle, riding in the middle of a Portuguese or Spanish white village. You can totally feel here the Portuguese influence. We are here at the Geographer's Cafe in the center of Malacca. And it's a really busy cafe and restaurant. They also do concerts in the night and very good coffee. We just found it by coincidence biking around. This is the typical rice from Malaysia, cooked with a little bit of nuts and coconut and lime. We have also some fried beans and some local spinach, Malaysian spinach, with some sambal, which I think I'm going to avoid because it's quite strong. Some tampa that is originally actually from Indonesia, but they seem to like it here a lot and it's very good against your cholesterol, let's say. And here we have their famous ramen, which is a very different version than the Japanese ramen, and I think a little bit more spicy. And this is a depurative drink which they advise, body cleaner. Let's see about that. We are in the center of Jonker, of the Jonker area, in the city center of Malacca. And here is just where we had lunch in the Geographer's Cafe. This is the main street of the Jonker area. It's called Jonker Street and it's full of markets around the night. So it's a great place during the day they have a lot of boutiques and small little temples all around, and it's perfect also for a bite at lunch or at dinner time. As you can see, the tricycles in Malacca are not just the common tricycles. They are very colorfully customized with superheroes or cartoon themes and play loud and amusing music along the way. As you can see, the center of Malacca is perfectly bikeable and it's just great to be able to discover all the small streets by bike. In weekend nights, Jonker Street is closed to traffic and turns into a lively night market. We are here at Capital Satay, which is one of the most famous satay places in Malacca. It's not the ordinary satay you would think of, real barbecue like in Singapore or in Kuala Lumpur, of chicken, and you have all kinds of sticks that you can pick yourself. It's self-service, and you just put it on the sauce. Very good, but my lips are burning and definitely full of satay. I think she just saw that and she brought me just some toilet paper to clean my lips. It's a funny one. Anyway, just ask an advice. If you don't like the food very hot, just ask for no spices at all. We ask for very little spices and I'm really fire out of my mouth. Anyway, bon appetit. We are now outside of the city center of Malacca, taking a tour with Mr. Alias and his dog from Malacca on bike, around some palm oil and rubber trees plantations. What is very nice about this tour is that Mr. Alias explains you all along the way about the fauna and flora of the area, and his funny dog is happily running all along the ride with us too.
Like milk.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get latex. So latex 60%. We feed it to the cow to produce more milk.
Look at that.
Very orange. That one.
Say bye to Malacca. It was a great surprise for us. It's not such a big city. It was perfect for biking all around the center, along the river, and we even also explored how locals were living and some plantations with the bike. It was great. We love the food, we love the colonial atmosphere all over the city. It was a great experience and very easy to just visit it in a 2-day period. We will be back. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked my video and you want to follow me in my next adventures, don't forget to subscribe, share it and give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much again, and until very soon.